We are live on the tubes of you. Holistic, yes, this is exactly what we're talking about today. This is a thing. We will talk about it in depth. I just want to say good evening to everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I do have a live goal that will open up the panel for discussion. There is a second live goal after that first one is completed. And that'll be for the role plays. Hey, Restless Dreamer. Yeah. So the first one is for the discussion. The second one is for the role plays. If you're, well, I don't know how many people will be interested in it. Restless, what's your question, man? What you got? I get scared when Restless has a question. Come on, man, type faster. Would my mom be okay with me going to her live? Yeah, she's just talking about HPV. Yeah. Oh, you found my mom's stuff? Yeah. She worked really hard on that video, too. I went and saw it. It was cool. Yes. She would be totally fine with you going there. Oh, you follow my mom? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. No, it wouldn't be weird if you went there. Let's see. Holistic, you want to go on stage? Actually, it doesn't open up. It doesn't actually open up until that live goal up there is completed. Oh, that's nice to be Restless. All right. So let's get into it. Okay, everybody wants to talk about how prison intercourse is about violence and control or survival. Okay? When did I get this? It came in the mail today. I'm excited. because now when I do stuff on the board, you know what I'm saying? I could be like, bam, bam, and bam. Okay? I'm excited. This thing cost me like maybe it's under $8 on Amazon. Well, you know, it's in the rainforest. It cost me about $8. Is it magnetized? No, this is felt at the end of it. So I don't destroy my walls because I was already nicking it with the yardstick. So I can put the yardstick away. And I got this fancy thing. It's grippy. Anyway. I'm giving y'all too much boring information. So yeah. A lot of people talk about that prison intercourse as if it's about violence and control and survival, and that's all it is. But that is not true, okay? That part does exist, sure it does. There are men that use, contact like that as a weapon or a way to dominate others. I mean, that's always going to be, okay? But I want to let y'all know that's not the full picture. Not by a long shot. All right. What most people don't realize is that a lot of dudes in there, okay, choose to engage in the behavior. Okay. They want to do it. Not out of fear, not even out of trade in most cases, but because they want to, because it's fun. Okay. Now, years without human touch changes how the brain works. It's weird. Loneliness gets heavy, boredom gets dangerous, okay? And desire doesn't disappear just because the door's locked, all right? It just is what it is. Let's see. Nope, Lizette, that ain't gonna fly in here. We're not gonna do that. Look, that's your warning right there, because I'm gonna tell you this right now. That is not, when we're talking about prison, don't do that, all right? That's your warning, Lizette. Mods, if you see another one of these by this, by this person in the audience, mute her, okay? Because we don't fly. That doesn't fly. Listen. All right. So boredom gets dangerous and desire doesn't just stop. It doesn't just disappear because the door's locked, okay? Some of these men are having fun in there. A lot of them. Most of them are in there having fun. And they're finding out connection, even excitement, and comfort. Okay, they're finding all those things in the middle of their confinement. It just is what it is. Behind those walls, in some cases, pleasure becomes rebellion. Okay? It becomes a way to feel human when the system has stripped everything else away. But the truth isn't pretty. It's real. A lot of those men are doing what they do because it just feels good, okay? Because it breaks the monotony. And because in a world built to destroy connection, they still crave it, okay? None of that stuff goes away. Exactly, Leisha, because they're still human beings. They're still human, okay? Let me shout out the top viewers real quick. Triple B is number 1, Artistry is number 2, Divine's number 3, Georgia Peach is number 4, and let's see, Mache is number 5. Thank y'all so much. Uh-oh. Hang on 2 seconds. Also, please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. And the panel opens up for discussion once we do complete this live goal. Now, weird topic today. Something a lot of guys, you're not going to get a guy to admit this, okay? That's another thing too. It's just not going to work. A guy's not ever going to admit this, okay? Just letting you know. You're not going to be able to talk to your guy and figure this out, okay? I just, like, seriously, I want to let y'all know that right now. Because for whatever reason, a lot of people want to, like, ask me, how do you know? Or what's the sign? Or what? The only thing that I can tell you, ladies, about, like, something that will let you know for sure that there might possibly be something going on in there is if the dude is like a straight up repeat offender. Like, he just keeps on going back. Because you got to ask yourself, why the hell? There's like really just 2 reasons why to just be in there. Either 1, he's getting away from responsibility, or 2, he just likes it in there. Because he can do what he wants in there. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay? So let's talk about power and dominance. Okay? Owing someone. Okay, so in prison, because we do have to acknowledge this because it is a real thing. Okay? That contact can be a weapon of control and not love at all. Okay? Meta Man, no one likes SA. No, you know what? I'm not talking about SA though, but I am covering SA right here in this thing. But please don't try to play around like all the stuff in there is SA. It's not. I could tell you that. Out of all the investigations I've done, most of that shit was consensual. Most of them wanted to be there together. Okay? Yes, once in a blue moon, you might have something that's non-consensual. But for the most part, that contact in there is for funsies. Okay? However, we do have to cover it because it is a thing that happens. It can be a weapon of control. Okay? Owing another inmate, dominant inmate, so we're talking predators in there, may force or manipulate, which is coercion, manipulation, okay? Samesies. All right, but dominant inmates could force or manipulate weaker ones into that type of contact to establish hierarchy, okay? Owing another man in prison is a visible, owning, as in, yeah, owning another man and is a way to show status. Okay, a form of humiliation and submission. Okay, it's not about attraction. It's about saying you belong to me. Okay, that's what that's about. All right, the psychological high for the aggressor isn't schmexual. It's straight up power. That's what it's all about. Okay. Let me give you an example of this too. All right. There was a guy back when I was a brand new officer, or not officer, back when I was a brand new internal affairs investigator. Oh, Lord. Meta Man, are you defending this? Look, dude. Somebody get him. I don't know. You're riding too hard for this stuff. Like, nah. Listen. You're scaring me, Meta Man. You're too vocal, man. I'd be quiet. You're a little vocal, Meta Man. I do agree prisons can have LGBT. Look at here. They're so... You're This dude's got his cape on over here. Meta Man's over. He's got his goddamn cape on. Hold on. Let me draw a Meta Man flying through the air with his cape on. He is flying and he's got his cape on because he's got to let everybody know. He's got to let everybody know that these dudes aren't in there doing all them things. These dudes in there ain't doing all them things in there and da 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 da. He's got that whole cape on. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? See, now I get to use the pointer thing. Y'all see it? How it's flapping away. He's got the glasses and everything because he's diving. He's diving so far. Okay? He's going so fast and hard. Okay? Riding for this, defending for this mess. That he had to put goggles on. He had to put some goggles on. Okay? Who said that? Oh no. Oh, absolutely not. And that's actually kind of gross because that means, Helium, you're accusing me of a federal crime. That's nasty. Okay? Somebody get Helium up out of here. Somebody let Helium float away because you're not about to charge me on no federal crimes up in here. That's disgusting. Okay? Yeah, they got cameras and that's how I was seeing this stuff. Thank you so much, mods. That's some bullshit. Yeah, he gets an Uber. Because that's nasty. Not about to come in my live and accuse me of federal crimes and think you can stick around. Absolutely not. Now, I had a case. Well, it wasn't my case. I was a baby internal affairs investigator. So I was tagging along with a seasoned officer. And she had this weird case. She had this weird case. What the hell? She had a case that I had to tag along to where this inmate was allegedly prostituting a bunch of young white tee men out. He was a, you know what? Actually, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll tell this story just yet. Hold on. Because that means I got to talk about a group of folks. I got to talk about a gang. And y'all ain't throwing no roses in here. I got 217 people in here. I don't think... I don't know. Do y'all want to tell me? Y'all want me to tell you this story or what? Y'all just sitting in here. Y'all don't want to hear this story. All right, it's fine. Y'all don't want to hear the story. It's cool. All right, so let me move on to psychological coping and loneliness. Okay? I'll move on to psychological coping and loneliness. Touch starvation. Okay? Imagine years without affection. Okay? No hugs, no comfort, no intimacy. All right? Humans crave physical and emotional touch. Without it, the brain deteriorates. This is real stuff. Mandy, how is it going? How is it going? Yes, loneliness can be challenging. And loneliness is going to cause a bunch of people to, whatever. Let's see. I think dehumanizing the incarcerated and placing more stigma is just bad. Oh no! Looks like we found the pick-me. Looks like we found the pick-me tonight. It's not... How am I dehumanizing the inmates by calling out the stuff that they're actually doing in there? Are you in a relationship with an inmate right now that's probably lying to you about what he's doing? Are you putting money on some man's books only to find out, well, you probably will find out in the future that he's got a Tyrone back there? Girl, bye. I'm not dehumanizing nobody. I'm not dehumanizing nobody. I'm telling you ladies about what I saw. I'm telling you ladies about the things that I've had to investigate. And I'm telling y'all right now, oh yeah, oh yeah, exactly. Nah, my husband has been home for 2 years and is a provider. Well, madam, do you know what your man was providing while he was in jail? Do you know what he was doing in there? Is that why you're upset? Is there something that's striking a little nerve right now? Are you looking back into your relationship and wondering why he always wants you in a certain position? Is that what's happening right now when it's kind of got you a little, looking a little, and you're upset now? Is that what's happening, Lizette? You can scroll. You don't have to be in here. It's okay. But what I'm about to do, though, is tell the ladies that need to know this information what exactly is going on in there. But if you feel a certain kind of way and your man has been home for 2 years, I hope you got yourself checked. Okay? I hope you got yourself checked. Because if you're this upset talking about I'm dehumanizing just for telling the truth, just for exposing stuff, then you may have been exposed. Do you understand? Do you understand? Okay? Absolutely not. Look here. Nah, you sound upset, girl. You sound upset. Yeah, you know what? Yes, I am assuming, Lizette. I'm assuming because why are you in there being a hit dog? You're all in the comment section. Oh, because you know that man you got that's been home for 2 years is doing something funny. That's why. Okay? That's not my fault. I didn't do nothing to him. I didn't make him go to jail. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do this. All right, we got a few more roses here. I'll tell y'all this story. About this inmate. Oh, please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart meat. And please subscribe. I'm going to tell y'all this incident. This dude was a gangster disciple. Okay, a gangster disciple, for all that don't know, is a gang. It's a gang. And they do gangster shit. Well, when they're in prison, at least in the state that I worked, and no, I don't ever tell anybody what state I work for my own safety. The gangster disciples had this thing in the state that I worked in. When they were locked up, they would be prostituting dudes. Now, sometimes they would be in there, and sometimes they were just, straight This particular case, this man, yes, the GDs, yes, sure was the GDs. They were notorious from GD, or they were notorious there. Yeah, the GD, yes, and they are actually everywhere. They are everywhere, okay? They do not just stay in one place. They can actually move about the country. And they are everywhere, okay? Everywhere, all right? And in the state that I was in, they were doing everything, okay? And this particular GD allegedly he had a stable of young white tee men in their early 20s, and he was prostituting them out for cigarettes. Not even kidding. Loose tobacco loose tobacco. He would make the dudes go over there, do the do, and then come back with a few loosies. Okay? Homemade. Not even like store-bought. Homemade. Okay? He was making them sell themselves for that. And he was referring to these young men as his white chocolates. I want to know right now, ladies, I'm going to ask you this. Ladies, if you found out, if you're holding a man down in prison, you think you're doing the right thing. Y'all got kids together or whatever. And then you find out that he's out there selling dudes for cigarettes. Would you stay? Yes or no? If you found out that the man that you're holding down, the father of your kids, is in prison selling dudes, would you stay? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, because I'm seeing a lot of no's. A lot of these ladies' men are doing that. A lot of these ladies' men are doing mess like that. Okay? A lot of them. And they're not going to tell you. Because we know what happens out here when people are being trafficked. The traffickers do not leave the people they're trafficking untouched, do they? They do not. They partake as well. And so they're never going to tell you what they're doing in prison, because the first assumption would be, are you partaking in there? I'm seeing Victory saying not true. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is true. Oh, yes, it is. And this was happening a lot. A lot. Okay? So much so that if there was anybody said, oh, here's an indication we got something where somebody could be, in there, I already knew what group of folks it was. Okay? So that's that. Victory lap, you've never seen that? Well, maybe you didn't want to know. I don't know. Not my problem. All I'm telling you, hey, Melly. I think Kit Kat is in here, Melly. All I'm telling you, victory lap, is while you were taking a victory lap somewhere in the prison, some guy was sitting on another dude's lap. That's all I'm saying. Maybe you just didn't see it. But that's not my problem. I'm just telling the ladies what it was. Okay? I'm just telling the ladies what it was. State. I was working for a state correctional department. Now, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure federal is doing that kind of mess. Okay. Hey, if you got a question, go ahead and ask it. All right? This isn't helpful to me if you keep putting question. Can a guy request his STD test? Maybe. I mean, listen, I only worked for one state. And all states are different, okay? So I guess it just depends. But honestly, would you really trust... I'm going to tell you something else too. Let me tell you about the testing, okay? Let me tell you about the testing. Here's when testing happens, all right? Testing comes from one of three situations, okay? Testing comes from one of three situations, folks. You're going to get tested if you were fighting. Okay. All right, because you're susceptible to STIs from that. Or if you were doing the other F, okay, and tattooing. Did I spell that right? I don't know. It don't matter. Listen. Typically, the only reasons you're going to get tested for any STIs is if you were fighting, doing the other F, or tattooing. Okay? And only when, like, let's say you got a bunch of guys, tattooing. You got one guy here, you got another guy here, you got another guy here, okay? You got these guys that get caught up tattooing, okay? But this guy right here has something. We'll just say STI, okay? He's got something like HIV or Hep C or something catchy. Only then will this guy get tested and this guy get tested. But if nobody's got an STI, none of these people are getting tested. Y'all understand? They're not just doing tests willy-nilly because the tests are expensive. Okay? The tests are expensive. Okay? It's nasty. Alright? It's nasty in there. They do not test the way these dudes are telling you they're getting tested. It's just not happening. It's too much money to do it like that. Okay? If you've got a dude, though, telling you that he got STI tested, then you got another issue. Okay? One, he was doing something he shouldn't have been doing. And when he got caught doing the thing he shouldn't have been doing, somebody had something and he had to get tested. That's one reason. Or two, he's just lying about getting tested. Okay, saying they have to get tested in most facilities. No, they don't. I don't know. In some cases, maybe an intake. But you got to understand, when they leave, no, they do not get tested when they leave. No, they don't. They do not. Okay? They do not get tested when they leave. And if you got, when they're ready to leave, are they no, they are not. They are not tested. They just go home. They go home. Some of them, yeah, some of them, if they, you know what I'm saying? If there's a reason to test them. And then I even have to look at, like, okay, you got to ask yourself, but this is how a lot of these dudes get the ladies bamboozled. Okay? Because their test that they probably got, that they get tested when they get caught doing something, and only when somebody that they caught doing something with had something. Okay? That's typically it. Now, different states are different. Okay? But for the most part, they're not getting tested like that. All right? Why is it they get tested for colon cancer? For what reason do they do it? Why are you asking me that? I'm not a damn doctor. I don't know what you think I do, but it's not that. Honestly, that's why I say, because, yeah, ditch him when he goes to jail. Seriously, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And you really don't want to do, let's see, that HIV test we use to draw their blood before they leave here in VA. Oh, okay, well, maybe your state does, but typically, no, they don't. Okay? I don't know. I'm sorry, madam. I can't say everybody in Virginia and everybody in Texas and everybody in North Carolina and everybody in Alabama and everybody. I can't do that. I only worked in one state, and I'm not Google. I apologize. But I'm going to tell you right now, for the most part, they're not getting tested everywhere. Okay? They're just getting let out. Loose. Okay? And if they never got caught, let's say they never got caught doing some stuff that they shouldn't have been doing, they're not going to get tested. Do you understand? So your man could have been in there going buck wild, okay? And not ever got caught. Okay? Not ever got caught. I say just don't deal with them. Ditch that man when he goes to jail. You're not obligated to stick around. You've never heard of them being tested in Indiana, right? Get out of here. I don't know why somebody's asking me about colon cancer. It's a bot. Let's see. Did your job make you hate men? I don't hate men. This is gross. Weird user with no name and no profile picture, but you're gifted somewhere. I don't hate men. I hate liars. And I hate abusers. Okay? I hate bullshit. I hate people that hurt women. Alright? And children. That's what I hate. I don't hate men. Yuck. Gross. Alright, so let me talk about the top viewers real quick. Mandy's number 1. Mache's number 2. Gardening Grunge is number 3. Triple B is number 4. And number 1 Auntie is number 5. Thank y'all so much. Oh, shoot. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that'll be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart and please subscribe. Thank you so much. Alright. Let's see. Men in prison who want help from people they don't know, especially women, are lame and sorry. Absolutely, Montana. It's gross. It's gross. And it's gross when they know the ladies too. It's gross. They get tested in every prison, right? No. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. That would cost way too much money. And they barely want to feed them food. They barely want to feed them, like, nice food. Okay? So it's not happening. Now let's talk about this. Okay? Oh yeah, we were actually in the middle of something, then we ended up talking about this other stuff. Okay, so we're still talking about the psychological coping and loneliness. Cece, thank you so much for all those roses. Okay? So they need that touch. They're human beings still, okay? It's not like these dudes become like robots or something when they get locked away. They are human beings, okay? And human beings actually need to be around other human beings, okay? We are social creatures. We're social. That does not stop just because a dude got locked away, okay? They are going to crave human touch. It's normal to crave it, okay? I'm just saying. Another reason, again, why, I'm just saying, don't do it, because he's not going to tell you that. He's not going to tell you in a moment of boredom or loneliness or sadness that he found comfort in the arms of another man. He's not going to tell you that. Ever. Okay? He's just going to do risky shit and then come home to your house. That's all that happens. And you wonder why. Well, hell, there are statistics on STI cases stemming from people coming out of prisons. There's new stuff since the panorama, we'll call it that. But yeah, this is happening. And many of these dudes are going to turn to each other to fill the void of isolation and trauma. Okay? And in those cases, it's less about, schmexual identity. Okay? And more about the human need to be seen. All right? Human beings just want to be... Oh, no, honey. I'm not indirectly stereotyping ex-prisoners. I'm telling women what the fuck goes on in there that you must not want them to know. You know what? I'm sorry. Y'all, it's not my fault, okay? It's not my fault that there has been a run-on joke, okay? Hey, Queen Miss. It is not my fault that there has been a run-on joke for decades about what dudes are doing in prison. If you're worried about how people are going to view you and you're coming out of prison, then don't go. Don't go. Do you understand? Nobody told you to go. Everybody knows what goes on in there. Don't go. If you don't want to be a part of that possibility crew, don't go. Don't do silly shit to go. That is not my fault. You want to sit here and prisons are full of innocent people? Innocent of what? Absolutely not. Innocent of loving each other? Get out of town. Just don't go. You're over here talking about that's so silly. Just don't go to prison if you're that worried about it. I think I'm gonna break into a few cars, but don't you say nothing about me. I don't want to hear it. Seriously, I think it's dumb. All right. I'm not saying there's no straight men. I'm saying, like, after a certain point, people are going to, cling on to each other for warmth of the heart. Of the heart. They're gonna create bonds of the heart. Have y'all put a 1 in the chat if you've ever, like, for free dudes out here, put a 1 in the chat if you've ever noticed, like, how close, like, your boyfriends or your husband's friends are. And you're just like, golly, y'all are so, they're not necessarily that way. I'm just saying. They're not necessarily that way, but you see that there's a closeness between them that you don't have with them. Yeah. Okay? Multiply that times 100 in prison. Just saying. Anyway. I don't know. Somebody get that squalling no profile picture out of the comment section. He's getting up. I'm upsetting him. And I guess he hasn't figured out how to get out of here. Am I an ex-inmate? No, I'm an ex-cop. Sergeant S. God damn it. I wrote a whole bio. Nobody reads these days. It's okay. Listen. Do you think loneliness could ever push someone into doing things that they swore they'd never do? Yes or no? Do you think loneliness could ever push someone into doing things that they'd swear they'd never do? Uh-huh. Absolutely. Yes. Yes, it can. Let me talk about the top viewers real quick before I move on to the next section. Cece's number 1, Mandy's number 2, Mache is number 3, Gardening Grunge is number 4, and Triple B is number 5. Thank y'all so much. Listen. Let's talk about the economic exchange. Oh no, Kermit's calling me a pig. Oh, your poor mama. I can't believe it, Kermit. Your mama carried you for 9 whole months. Yeah, somebody, can y'all get rid of that? Because I don't like the spam. Please get the spam out of here. Block it. Thank you so much. Yeah. Mandy, thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate it. Let's talk about that intercourse as survival. Now, that intercourse in there can definitely be a form of currency in prison. What the hell do I mean by that? By currency. How on earth is this currency? Or is this currency? Or is this currency? Well, I guess I don't know what the exchange rate is between this and this. I don't know what the exchange rate is. One of these dudes is going to be able to explain the exchange rate between this and this. Does anybody know? About $10. Hell, I thought it was worth a little more than that. Oh no, what about one of these ashy ones? Listen. Secretly, thank you so much for the bad headband. Look. They are trading for this stuff. Yeah, 10 and a honey bun. Hold the phone. You talking about, wait a minute. How much can I get for this? Or this? But I also got some of these. Hold on a second. Does anybody have the current exchange rate? I want to know. I'm not sure. Look, somebody put it in the chat what you think the exchange rate is. If I got a couple of these, does a couple of these plus a soup equal this? Or will it give me this? I know it ain't got no lotion, but maybe this one? Hold on a second. Somebody tell me. What's that worth? Anyway. Somebody check my comments, everybody. See how much that shit is worth. Now, you thought the donuts were metaphorical. These? What does that look like to you? I got all kinds. Just Belly says, I'm never dating again. You know, hey, I'm just saying. Please like the live, please share the live, and if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Listen, I just wanted to know the exchange rate. I know there's some dudes in there that are upset because they don't want their secrets out. They don't want anybody to know that, you know, that was important. They don't want anybody to know, okay? But it's true. Okay? It's true. And they got girls at home too. They got their wives at home putting money on the book so that they can purchase all their flim-flams and Hostess. You know, they get the lady, please. Hey, baby, can you please put that money on my books? I was wondering. No, I know you. Yeah, I know you just put like $50 on my books. Yeah, okay, look. No, please. Can you put like another 20 on my books? Okay? I was doing a little gambling. And I owe somebody. Can you help me out with that? Okay, thank you. I love you. Listen. They are in there trading. We called it trafficking and trading. They are trafficking and trading that booty. They are trading soups and commissary items and illicit substances and all sorts of things for a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Or a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Or a little bit of this and a little bit of that. They're doing all sorts of things in there. Okay? They're twerking on top of bunk beds in there. And you don't even know. You don't even know what's going on. The man just got off the phone with you asking for money. They want it. I can't even repeat that right now. Yeah. But you know what, ladies? It is not all lost because it's only Thursday. It's only Thursday. Please do not put any money on that man's books. Don't put any more because you know what tomorrow is? Tomorrow is Freaky Friday. Tomorrow is Halloween and it's a Friday. It's the weekend. It's the weekend. You're going to put that money on the... Some of y'all already put the money on those dudes' books. I'm going to tell y'all what happens. The lady puts the money on the books. Okay? Sheila puts the money on the books. All right? Because he called her and is like, baby, I want the money. And then the inmate gets it and he's happy about it. Okay? He's happy about it because now he's got his dollars. Okay? He's got his money and he is jumping for joy. Actually, he is so excited right now because he just got that money. He's got a little something going on. So then what does he do? He goes and buys himself some commissary and some noodles. He's buying the honey buns and the noodles. And then he takes all that stuff, okay? He takes all that stuff and gives it to his man. Okay? He goes and gives it to his man. And they are going to hang out together and have a nice, wonderful, festive fall weekend. Okay? Holding hands and watching movies. Eating up your commissary. The commissary you just paid for. Let me show it again. They call you up. Baby, can I get like another $20 on the commissary? Can I do it? And you're like, yeah, baby, I can do it for you. Yeah, I'll put that money on the books. And then it moves. You take the money. You give it to him. Okay? Just like he asked. He said, you're my queen, baby. You're my ride or die. Can you please put the money? Yeah, baby, I can do it. So he does it. Now he's got your money. Then he takes that money and he buys the commissary. He takes that commissary and he hands it off to his boyfriend. And then they ride off in the sunset together, snuggle up under a blanket, watching Lifetime movies or whatever the hell's happening on Friday night and Saturday night with your money. That is exactly what's going on in there. A lot of women don't want to acknowledge this. But it's what's happening. Okay? How do I know? I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand. And there's nothing I can do about it. I've seen it. So many times I've seen it. So many times. These dudes are giddy. Coming out the commissary line. Excited. They're leaving the commissary line just like this. They're leaving the goddamn commissary line to go talk to Henry, Tyrone, and Miguel. And they're trying to figure out which one of y'all is coming with me to the theater tonight. Which one of y'all is coming to my bunk tonight? Y'all don't think it's not happening? It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Damn it. And these ladies don't even know. The ladies don't even know. Okay? The inmates might be... They might be doing a little trade. Okay? They might be trading the favors for the food, the commissary items, cigarettes, or even protection. Because a lot of them dudes can't fight. And I'm going to let y'all know something right now. Some of y'all men can't fight. Some of y'all men can't fight. Who said even hetero guys, especially hetero guys, especially them, okay? Especially hetero guys in prison. After a certain amount of time, it turns into that. They don't care where it comes from. They don't care where that nice feeling comes from. Okay? Not at all. Alright? And a lot of them can't fight, so they have to get dudes to protect them. So they're trading themselves for the protection. Majority of them, I can't say. I can't say if it's the majority of them. But what I do know is so many that, y'all, when I went to internal affairs, the majority of my cases were misconduct cases. We had to find out why. We had to find out why they were doing all this. Okay? Why? Okay? Because after the theater, after they filled themselves up with carbs and good vibes, we got to find out exactly why there's two of them in the covers. Okay? That had to be investigated. Okay? We had to figure it out. That stuff ended up going to internal affairs because we had to make 100% sure that nobody was being victimized. But this was happening all the time. Married men. Dudes with baby mamas. Okay? Every day. And twice on Sunday. Some of these inmates became kept men. Okay? Kept. Alright? Offering their bodies in exchange for safety and supplies. Okay? Not even kidding. Happened all the time. Hell, please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart meal. Please subscribe. Some of these kept men. Okay? Whoever saw, who seen it themselves? JJ? JJ, you've seen it? Yeah. For real. For real. It was happening all the time. Yeah, just like being a pro, but some of these guys were a little more than a pro, okay? Some of these guys, they had a man in there that was doing stuff and they would keep them supplied with things, you know, but they had to keep daddy happy, okay? They had to keep daddy happy, all right? Restless, thank you so much for the roses. So, here's the interesting thing, though. Some of those arrangements, the arrangements actually start off as survival a lot of the time, but then they rarely end without emotional scars, okay? So I wonder from y'all, let's just be honest, if you had nothing, no money, no food, no safety, no control, how far would you go to survive? Do you think you would be selling yourself? Maybe. To survive. Because you're hungry. That prison food is gross. I've had a few prison trays in my day and they're nasty. But it can happen to anybody. Yeah. It could happen to anybody. Okay? Let me talk about the top viewers real quick before I move on to the next section. Manny's number 1. First place is number 2. Cece's number 3. Triple B is number 4. Gardening Grunge is number 5. I appreciate y'all so much. Ooh, look at that. We are almost finished with the live goal. I appreciate that. Kalani, I can't even. Oh my goodness. That is about to make me cough. Now, we do have to talk about something serious. We do have to talk about coercion and exploitation, the grooming game. Now, this is a situation. Actually, most of my cases where it turned out that it was actually rape. it was caused by this stuff, okay? A lot of that stuff is psychological warfare, okay? A lot of it, all right? You got some dominant inmate predators, okay, that are grooming weaker ones. They're doing stuff like giving them gifts, offering protection, offering emotional comfort, and that's all fine and dandy until they ask for something back, okay? It starts with, I got you, and then it ends with, you owe me that booty. They will pick on people. They will know, like, who doesn't get money. They're predators. They'll know who doesn't have money. And they might give them a little bit of ice or something. You know what I'm saying? Little K2. Little tobacco, something. Little toilet wine, little something. Little soups. Something. Yeah, get them hooked. Yeah, I understand what you're going through. When I first got here, I didn't have shit. Nobody, it takes a while before they get the money. They give it to you, and then they don't tell you. Or they might be giving you stuff for a little while, and then one day the bill comes due, because nothing is free in prison. They tell you this. They tell the inmates this when they first get in. They tell them in orientation. However, some folks just don't listen. Okay? And, yeah. You got some straight up emotional manipulation going on that actually mirrors domestic abuse. I have to talk about this stuff because it does actually happen. I understand that for the most part we are talking about some pretty funny shit, but this isn't funny because this is actual coercion. And in these cases, this is very much like a DV. It is a DV situation. Okay? But what's wild is these fucking predators in there are so smooth with it that these dudes might not even know that they're getting raped. Okay? Back when I was a brand new internal affairs investigator, thank y'all so much for completing the live goal. Back when I was a brand new IA investigator, I was tagging along on a case where, they found some guys. They found some guys doing some illicit substances together. Okay? While talking to them, while talking to the other one first, because we didn't know anything about the situation. We talked to the older inmate first because it was just like luck of the draw, right? While we were talking to him, though, it became very clear that these two inmates were having sex. So now it's turned into something else. Like, hold up. Now we gotta find out some more shit. And while we were talking to the older inmate, we realized we had a fucking predator in our midst. Okay? A smooth talking ass predator. We gave him a lie detector test. He was lying about stuff. Yeah, he was a rapist. So we went and grabbed the other guy. We're talking to him about the situation, and the lead investigator was talking to him about the sex. And he was like, yeah, we're involved. We're together. And the other investigator, yeah, thanks, Daisy, for being a backseat driver. I got it. Okay, I've been doing this for a while. So this freaking guy is telling us what was going on, and it turned out, yeah, he was in there getting abused. And he was denied. He's like, no. I'm not, this isn't what's happening to me. No, we're in a relationship. And we're like, nah, dude. This dude is taking full advantage of you, and this is how it started. It took a while for him to get it, but then we saw it click. And when it clicked, like the tears just started pouring down his face. When it finally hit him. That man had a wife. Actually, both of them had wives. Both of them had wives. You think that man yes or no? Do you think that man that had just had the epiphany, he just had to be told by two women. He just had to be told by two women that all that time that he had been with that dude, he was getting assaulted. Do you think he is going to go home? When he goes home, do you think he's going to tell his wife? You think he's going to talk to her about that? Yes or no, chat? Is he going to tell his wife? Hell no. Hell no. Absolutely not. He's not going to tell her. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, which I will set a new one for role plays. Yeah. That would be greatly appreciated if you can contribute to the live goal that will be set in just a couple of seconds. But yes, that man had absolutely no idea that his whole relationship was really just him getting abused. Okay? He is not going to talk to his wife. He's not going to tell his wife. He is not ever going to tell his wife that he was in there getting his cheeks clapped like that. Ever. Okay? Never, ever. And with that, I'm going to open up the panel for discussion. Because what the hell? Why not? Lala Bunny, thank you so much for the rose. Raven, how's it going?
No, it's going good. It's going good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm new to your page, and I was listening to some of the stuff that you said, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm a very spiritual person, so some things I picked up on my own. I already left a particular person I was dating, engaged to actually, but there were some lies involved, and it was just it just clicked for me. Like when you said certain things about testing and about them being touch starved and things of the sort. And he was very tightly wound and pretended to be, ultra gentleman. And he was, but there were certain things that he literally waited 5 years to tell me. And when I found out, I was like, oh, man, it's over. Like, it's, yeah, I can't.
Yeah, they're not going to tell you because they already know what's going to happen. You know?
He knows. He essentially knew. I was like, why would you wait 5 years to tell me when I'm sharing my sexual traumas and I'm sharing my traumas with you because I want you to know me? He was like, well, it's not the same when men are going through it. I'm like, I wouldn't judge you, but that's what they do. They know it's not the same, and they know you're gonna leave, and they're securing their interest. So be careful.
That's why I say ditch him when he goes to jail. And don't date felons. Like, just don't. Because you don't know what you don't know. And that man is not going to tell you what he was doing in there. That's actually why they lie. Y'all, put a 1 in the chat if you've ever heard a dude coming out of prison talking about the female officers and how nasty they are and they're sleeping around with inmates. Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever heard that shit. I'm going to tell y'all right now. That is not that widespread. That's not happening very often at all. Okay? That's a deflection. It's a deflection that these dudes are doing because they know that they're human beings and they're people are going to crave touch. They're men. Men crave sexual intercourse. Okay? And not a lot of them like to go without it for very long. So if you got a dude that's locked up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 15, 20 years, everybody's going to be like, well, how did you make it? Like, okay, so there's where this lie comes from. These women in there. Whenever you have a dude sitting there talking about that stuff, I'm going to tell you right now, he was fucking guys in there. He was sword fighting. He was doing some things. He was in between the sheets with some guys. Yeah.
I definitely, sorry to interject, I
No, that's okay.
definitely have to agree. And chat, listen to her when she tells you about the noodles and the honey buns. Okay. They will have a jamboree in those bunks with your money. Thank God I never sent any. But it happens, and they'll tell you about the good parts and how they ate and it was very nice, but they don't tell you about the afterwards. Who bought the new exactly what was going on and who was rubbing on who. And so, and even when you try to ask them, well, how did you go without having sex for so long? Be careful of certain things that they tell you. Especially if you know you got a man that never had training and fighting and things like that. Most of them can't fight and they don't have their weapons. Okay, he's telling you he's fighting and he can't even put you down. He's lying. Okay. Just be careful, honeys. How about you just leave them alone? Honestly, they can't get you. I mean, there's only so much they could do. They're felons, right? Just go have a good life. Leave it alone.
Mm-hmm.
There's too many good men out there that never put themselves in problems. They may have other issues, but they never went to prison. Go find one of those.
Or be happy on your own. You don't need a man to be happy.
Also that part, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm going back to school. I spent 5 years in that relationship. In the next 5 years, I have my master's. That's it.
There you go. There you go. All right, who was next? Thank you so much for sharing that. Who was next?
Hi,
Selma.
With the story that you were just telling about the guy, like when you had to, that was like crushed when you like had to tell him he got raped and assaulted or I don't know,
coerced. He was coerced into
so if we were on the street, and it like because I get that like all relationships are like against the law or whatever in jail, but like if we were on the street, would you say he was like a victim still?
Of coercion? If he got coerced, he got coerced. Yeah. I mean, it's the same abuse no matter what setting you're in.
That's my only question. I wasn't like disagreeing or anything. I was just like,
oh no, like people. It happens.
For some reason, had like a block.
No, it's happening to people out here too. It does. Now not so widespread, unless you happen to be in a gang.
Right. I don't know. For whatever reason, just like my mind was like, I don't know. When I was listening to your story, just like a block. So I just wanted to ask that question. That's all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're good. Someone was asking what coercion is. Coercion is like getting tricked by like manipulation or threats of violence in some cases, but it's usually getting smooth talked into having intercourse with somebody. Or like it could be things as crazy as like you're gonna sleep with me or I'm gonna leave you out on this highway, you know what I mean, in the dark. Or it could just be like asking somebody repeatedly for sex, you know, until they wear you down. That's coercion too. Okay. But yeah, it's like when you don't have a willing participant, but the other person is like not using violence to force that person, but just wearing them down or scaring them into it. Okay. That kind of stuff. All right. Who was next? Was it Amy or Leisha?
I'll go next.
Okay.
Hey,
hi.
I just found your page actually with this live, and I'm so glad that I came across it actually. I have so I was dating somebody for 5 years. That's why when I was listening to my upstairs neighbor, to Ray, I was like, wow. I could relate to her a lot because I was with him for 5 years. He got indicted in December. And something in me, like I just didn't feel peace. You know, I am a woman of faith. And it was like an internal battle. Like, okay, am I judging? You know, am I like thinking that, you know, the worst situation? But it was like time and time again, like I was just seeing like there's no such thing as coincidence, you know, if whatever you believe in, God or the universe, is separating that person from your life. I think that's a big sign, you know, and just like kind of educating myself more, and especially with what you're saying, of course, it's survival, you know, like I don't even think that I think it's like how you were saying, it's a lot of the just pressure, you know. It's sad to hear, but ladies, like, please take heed, be careful, you know. Don't let your desperation get you into a place where, you know, it's less than bare minimum.
Hold on a second. Most of these ladies aren't even desperate. They got manipulated. These guys are predators. And they find women at weak points. Okay?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. They're not desperate. A lot of these ladies are, like, successful. They got their own stuff going on. They care a lot about people. That's how they get got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was the wrong verbiage for me. Yeah, I apologize. Yeah. It's I'm just so thankful. Honestly, like I'm gonna be reposting your stuff so much because it's so important. It's so important to educate yourself and to hear from someone that has been in there, you know, and seen it firsthand. Like that makes a huge difference. So I just wanted to share that with you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your experience. Leisha.
Well, hello.
Hi.
And I want to first say that I'm offended by the trolls that come in and try to discredit you of your knowledge. I am an investigator as well as you. And although I didn't work in the prison system, I do understand the position of an investigator. And you hear stories and you see things and hear things that are probably unbelievable, you know. So when people come in and accuse you of being one of the guards, you know, that slept with, you know, a prisoner, that's an insult.
It's nasty, yeah.
It's a huge insult. However, I do want to share that I know as an investigator, as a county employee who investigates, the last thing that we're going to do is jeopardize our career, our job, and our future for a criminal, okay?
Exactly, that's nasty.
And there are guards that have, and they see the movies and they hear the stories and they want to put that label on you. However, when I see someone post that, it just tells me that they're one of the ones you're talking about. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you talking about that lady that stopped her whole workout to call me out? You talking about that lady?
Man, it's deep. I'm telling you. And I'm so glad that you are so strong and that you stand your ground and you're not offended and you're not... You know, you say if they get too raw, block them. But you know what? If they want to speak their voice, let them say what they have to say. I'm not afraid of who I am. I'm not afraid of my knowledge. I'm just simply here to teach women to not get bamboozled by these men who come out and say, I want to be with you. And you have taken care of me. I want you to put a roof over my head when I come out. But guess what? You think when I'm out shooting pool with, you know, the guys, that's all I'm doing, and you believe that, then you're right under my thumb. A lot of people need to wake up, you know?
That's what I'm hoping to do. That's what I'm hoping to do, because a lot of the guys...
I really like, you know, I became, I didn't subscribe, but I did, I guess I did subscribe. I don't know. I don't really know a lot about TikTok, but I did follow you, okay?
Thank you.
Only because this message needs to be heard. And not only for women who meet men that have been in prison, but that meet men who deal with men that have been imprisonated. Because if they like what they like, they know where to go and get it. They know how to provide, how to sustain. And what you're doing for them, another man could possibly be doing much more.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of men that look for these men that come out of prison because guess what? They like backdoor activity and they will go and get it. I have a question. Just one last thing. This said ex of mine I used to date. I would consider myself sexually liberated, but not like nasty. There's a certain level where it just gets nasty. We'll do phallus and things like that, action. And at one point, he tried to push my head down to the poop chute, and I was like, I'm Caribbean, like I'm Jamaican. I don't do that bomba class. Like, we don't know. My parents would disown me and bleach their cocks. And he got offended and was like, "Oh, I washed my butt and I shaved it and it's clean." I say, "You shave your butt? I gotta go." Mm-hmm. It was a lot of stuff going on that I just didn't notice. I was young, and like you said, they always catch you at a vulnerable point. And I was one of those people who care for kids, care for children, because I want to make sure they're okay. It's not a lot of people making sure the kids are okay. And he saw that, and he was like, "You're so nurturing and whatever." But at that point, I was really low. And that's when I met him. And so I wasn't really paying attention because I was in survival mode. But like 5 years after the fact, I'm like, crap. Yeah. And, one thing I will say is that all of this is biblical. The Bible says men will become lovers of themselves. And with all of what we're experiencing with transgendering... Wait.
We're about to go left. We can't do that. We're about to go left.
Okay, I'm not going to go left. But what I will say is that our society today, when it comes to intimacy, the women that are traditional, that want a man and want to be with him naturally, all of these requests and all of these things that she's not even aware of and has never done, they're requesting it and now saying it's a requirement.
Yeah, that's coercion. That's coercion.
Yes, it is.
That's not good.
Because I just
they can't
had a
do that.
guy who just turned 62 on Tuesday tell me that backdoor was a requirement in a relationship with him. And when I turned it down, he changed the narrative and said, "Okay, well, I will accept what you're giving." And I said, "But I cannot accept that, because if that's something you like and desire, even though I'm not doing it, I would never feel comfortable knowing that you're not going somewhere else and getting that."
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of weird. That's
It was like like the bait and what they call it, the bait and switch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's illegal. You really can't do that.
Yeah, I'd be like, "You first."
The risk that they take when they do that, huh?
I'd be like, "You first." Hold on a second.
What'd you say? You go first. It's such a clown show. It's such a clown show that it's not a clown show. And if women are woke and understand the traditional man, it's difficult because we really don't know who is traditional and who's not,
Well, I mean, I don't even want to call traditional or non-traditional. I just want to say that if you're not comfortable with something, don't feel like you need to do something that you're not comfortable with to make your partner comfortable. If y'all don't, if you guys aren't same on that stuff, then you don't need to be together at all.
if you do open up the door to say, well, you accept what I'm going to give, that what he has said he desires is always going to be in the back of your mind. It's never going to go away. I also wanted to add in, that's true, and also be mindful, if you can get into their phones, if you want to go to all of that, be mindful of the corn, like, you know, the corn husk that they watch. Because that's an indicator of where their brain is as well. Like, my ex used to like watching trans people, like, in, like, 3-man situations, and I was like, interesting. And see, that's hard for me because I don't look in your wallet. I don't go through your briefcase. I don't look on your social media. I don't go through your phones. I don't have time for that because I'm doing me. And if you're doing something like that outside of our relationship, because of how social media is today, I'm probably gonna find out on social media before I go and search. I don't like to investigate my man. I like to take him for face value. And believe me, when I say face value, when stuff don't look right, my antenna goes up, and I know just how far to look. But I'm not gonna look for you on Tinder, on Grindr, or none of that. I'm not gonna do that because I shouldn't have to. That's too much work for a relationship.
Oh no. But hey, I do want to get us back to where we were at real quick. Please, y'all, like the live, share the live, and if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Well, I do want to go on to the next section. I want to thank everybody for being up here right now, but I would like to get back to the outline because there's still a little bit of stuff we got to cover. All right. And if we get the finger heart goal done, we can do some role plays if y'all are interested in the role plays today. Because there are some. We got some. All right. But thank you, everybody. I appreciate y'all. All right. Real quick, let me talk about the top viewers. Medusa is number 1, Manny's number 2, Cece's number 3, Triple B is number 4, and Momo is number 5. Thank y'all so much. All right. Now, let's talk about long-term deprivation of women. Okay? Situational behavior. All right? Just Belly. Yeah, I would. But don't be going through dudes' phones, ladies. That could be very dangerous for you. Okay? Don't do it. Don't even do it. And I think I saw Kit Kat talking about in Texas it's illegal. You don't even want to do that. It's that could be dangerous. Okay? Like for you physically. All right? If you have an inkling that some weird stuff is happening, okay, I would say trust your gut. All right? It's there for a reason. All right? You're getting your spider senses are going off for a reason. Don't ignore it. Okay? But be careful about going through phones. Like, I wouldn't do it. Okay? I don't suggest it. Anyway. And the reason I don't suggest it is he could either jump stupid or you could jump stupid. You might find something that makes you just lose your shit. Okay? And you could end up in jail. So just, don't do it. All right. Let's see. Look at that guy who tore up that car when his lady... Yeah. Restless, are you talking about that dude that went through like the back windshield? Because I saw that video. Let's see. Sweet Firecracker was saying I was beaten very badly and he tried to throw me off the stairs after I caught hold of my ex's phone. Good grief. I'm so sorry. Yes. Please do not go through a dude's phone. That could be the end of your life. Okay? That could be the end of your life. Just don't. All right? So what happens when a dude goes years or even decades without women? Okay? It changes their behavior. All right? Straight up. All right? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And some of these dudes are going to they're gonna rationalize that, that same sex activity as temporary. They might say, oh, I'm just doing this while I'm here, like it's a way to release frustration. They might even say things like, well, that doesn't count. I'm not that way. I'm just, like the guy. Man, I saw that on Jerry Springer one time. This dude straight up said, I'm not, GAY, but the dude who sucks my what is. And I was like, is he serious right now? That is crazy. That is crazy. I don't like that. No. Okay? Yes, I brought it all the way back to Jerry Springer. I sure did. All right. So they'll say, yeah, it's just prison intercourse. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. And the mind adapts, okay? The mind adapts to survive the confinement, even if it means crossing moral or personal boundaries, okay? Who said that is not how it works? Look, these guys are going to be doing that stuff. I mean, it just is what it is. What's on me? It just is what it is. And ladies, I'm sorry to tell you, okay? If you're holding a man down in prison, if you got a guy, he goes to prison, he comes out of prison, then he goes right back to prison, comes out of prison, then goes right back to prison. Yeah. Okay. Shells, it goes both ways. Listen, I talk about men though. See, here's the thing though, with the women, they're all out in the open for it. They're not secretive about it. They're just doing whatever they do. They don't care. Okay? But the men are in there hiding. The men are in there hiding and lying. And the hiding and lying can creep right up their peepees and then travel into your vagina. Okay? That's what hiding and lying can do. Okay? Let's see. I'm sorry, but eating will always be different from... What the fuck? Let's see. Yours was out in January. Back in February. That is wild. That is wild. Let's see. Who's this? Who's coming up? What's going on?
I seen your prop, man. I bust out laughing. Tears was in my eyes. You saying that homies are going to prison and turning gay?
I mean, not necessarily, but they do get close.
I've been to prison, and I've been to a prison. They call it the Pink Palace. So I've seen it. and people were, to me, these people are already gay.
You think so?
They was already like that. They just waiting for the opportunity to be like that, I guess.
That's not always the case, though, sir.
Yes, it is. I've been there.
No,
I was there. I lived there.
That's not always the case. They're not always like that.
I'm like, shit, you want to be like that, eh?
Well, that's
like that already.
No. That's like your thing, though, right? Like, that's you. But a lot of these guys, stuff happens like after.
I'm a man.
How long were you?
Nothing can take you from being a man. You was already like that.
Nobody. Whoa.
Yes.
If you're, hold on a second. If you're gay, it doesn't mean you're not a man anymore.
Yes, look,
no, it doesn't.
No, you're a male. You're a male.
No, you're a man still.
No.
If you're gay.
No.
Gay men are still men.
But not a male. Not
gay.
A man.
No, gay men are still men.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, it's not.
Yes, they are. Then what makes a gay man not a man anymore?
You're running around doing this horrible act.
Whoa, hold on a second. Who said it's horrible?
I do. God says it.
Who's God? Who's God?
You're not a man. You're a woman. How can you say anything about that? That's disgusting. They're not men.
What is disgusting about two men? These
people are going to burn eternally.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. How you know? You been there?
Have you?
Have you been there?
Have you?
You won't find out because you're not a man.
That's not true.
I would know that.
What?
These people aren't men.
Yes, they are. They
First
sure
of all, there's
are.
something- They pick up these stuff from these Caucasians. This behavior.
No.
It's a European thing.
No.
It
Oh
runs
my
in-
God.
in-
You've got to stop.
and little boys are
You've
picking
got
up
to
all these negative
stop.
things. It's the European
You've
thing.
got to stop that. That is ridiculous.
No, it's true.
No, it isn't.
All right.
It is not true.
Then are you with the rainbow people?
What are you saying?
I said, are you in the community?
No. But I know about this is silly. No, hold on a second. Gay men are still men. Gay men are still, yes, they are.
I'm a man. I'm telling you, no, they're not. They're not accepted anymore.
How are they not
It's
accepted?
Like as a pedophile, these people aren't all the same.
Whoa, no. Absolutely not. Pedophiles, no. Wilbur. I'm going to ask you, Wilbur, I'm going to ask you to mute. I'm going to ask you to mute your mic. Oh, okay. I want to let everybody know that I do not believe that people of the LGBTQIA community and pedophiles are the same. Pedophiles are monstrous, horrible people that do disgusting, horrifying acts. Okay? Actually, technically, no. Pedophiles, you don't necessarily have to commit the act to be a pedophile. You're just a weirdo that's attracted to children. Okay? People that are attracted to children are fucking gross. Okay? That has nothing to do with the LGBTQIA plus community. Okay? Nothing at all. So I just want to let all of my new followers in here understand that I do not think that gay men are suddenly not men because they're gay. That's fucking stupid. Actually, you want to know something? When it comes to gay men, they actually present more manly than what we consider cisgendered men, because at least, like, gay men, when they have kids, they fucking take care of their children. I would call that more manly than a lot of these cishet fuckers. Okay? I'm just saying. If you got children and you don't take care of them, that's not a man. But because you like to have sex with other men, that does not make you not a man anymore. That's stupid. That is stupid. And no, I don't think it's gross if a man is having sex with a man. I think it's beautiful. Okay? Listen. But what is gross is when you got a wife, when you got a family, and you're lying, and you're doing shit behind your wife's back or your girlfriend's back, your significant other's back, and you're lying. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Okay? That's gross. But he's not going to talk about that. He ain't going to talk about that shit, is he? He's too busy being homophobic. Which is weird. Plus, he was in prison. I bet you he's done a little bit of sword fighting. I bet you he's done a little risky business. I bet you dollars to donuts. With him acting the way he's acting, I bet you he done some things back in there. But he's the one saying, well, because I was doing the bending, that don't make me gay. Well, honey child. Anyway, let's move on. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Uh-huh. Who said that? Just Belly, I can hear it in his voice. Girl, stop. You can hear it in his voice. Stop it. What the hell is wrong with people? Oh my God. Fucking chomos are gross. I don't understand. How, you know what? And I know this has nothing to do with the topic, but I need to research, like, when the fuck did people start putting people in the LGBTQIA community? I'm glitching. Yeah, it's probably because I'm talking about this stuff. But, like, when did they put the two... That shit pisses me off. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I think that's fucked up. Anyway. Triple B, thank you so much for the finger hearts. So, yeah. I wonder... I didn't even get to ask him how long he was locked down. He knows a little too much about the situation over there to not have at least seen something. You telling me that Wilbur wasn't in the shower one time and happened to look over while he's soaping himself up in the shower and happened to see a little bit of that soap running down the crack of another dude's ass and didn't get a little tingle? I think he got a little tingle. Motherfucker. Anyway. Yeah, right? What an asshole to say all that stupid shit he was saying. Anyway. Don't be a menace. Yeah, there we go, Misa. They always want to drag the Bible into it. Yes. Those are the ones, too. Those are the ones, too, that you gotta watch. Those are the ones you gotta watch, too, because shit. That movie is so stupid. All right. Let's talk about intimacy and bonds, okay? The real connections behind bars. Behind door number 1. Some inmates actually do fall in love in there. They do. Okay? They do fall in love. They do fall in love. It's not out of survival. It's just straight up emotional connection, for real. Okay? They form deep bonds that blur the line between friendship and romance. Okay? This does actually happen. And in a world that, in a world of betrayal and violence, vulnerability actually becomes the ultimate rebellion. Okay? It might be a little twisted, but it's human. It's human nature. Okay? The heart still looks for safety, even in a cold, cold cell. Okay? Man. Let me talk about the top viewers. Medusa is number 1. Manny's number 2. Cece's number 3. Triple B is number 4. And Momo is number 5. Y'all, thank you so much. Yeah, that guy was tripping. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Wilbur was tripping. Opening into a prison room. Right? The lines were blurred. It turned into a fantastical romance. All right, so let's talk about institutional powerlessness. Wilbur the pig. He's like, oink, oink, motherfucker. Let's talk about control through the body. Prison takes away. Okay, now this right here is like where you got like the rebel without a cause kind of situation going on, okay? You're telling me he sat in there for a decade and never did anything right? 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 So when you have a situation like where prison is taking away all of your freedoms, okay, you can't move where you want to. You don't really have choices. You don't have dignity. Why don't you have dignity in there? I'm going to tell y'all right now. I had a deputy warden that wanted to make sure that no drugs or anything, no contraband was coming into the unit. And that dude went over down to intake, okay? He went down to the intake section to talk to the intake sergeant and was like, listen, because we had an incident. Somebody had brought something in and the deputy warden over security was pissed. He went over to the, I didn't like being with him that day because I had to go with them because of my job. I was Fusion Center. We went over to talk to the intake officer And the deputy warden was like, listen, when you are doing those strip searches, when you're strip searching the inmate, when you're having those dudes squat and cough, you need to be having a flashlight up in there. And when they cough, you need to be seeing it wink. And I was like, oh my God. Like, nah. I was like, the restless reaper said, I quit. Yeah, he took his flashlight out. He took his flashlight out and was like, yeah, when they cough, you need to be seeing that thing wink. You need to see it wink. Like, you need to see it. And I'm like, man, could you imagine, like, like, come on, man. Oh my God. Sitting there, and like, next thing you know, like, shit's just falling out. Shit's just falling out of there. Shit's just fucking shit's just falling out of there. That's what my damn boss wanted to see. I was so glad to be a woman working in the men's unit that day. I did not want to be a part of that shit. No pun intended. I was so glad to be a woman working in that prison unit. I never had to do one of those. Let's see, it might be a off subject, but how did you start your career as far as investigating? I got promoted. I was tired of being in a blue uniform all the time. I wanted to wear regular clothes to work. That's how. I wanted more money. Oh, let's see. They need to give you a mask. Oh, yeah, the same time as him as... Oh, Lord. Lord. I was so... Oh, God. Do they not care? They'll get exposed? Wait, who are you talking about, Shells? Are you talking about the officers or the inmates? Like, they should have a face shield on if they're, like, checking... if they're over there, you got to ashy do... Oh, shit. You got to... And that ended up in my eyes. Hell no. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that job. Yeah, I'm glad I was working at a... I don't know. I never saw anybody wearing masks and face shields or anything. I was doing that pre-pandemic. Yeah, I just got a bunch of, like, ashy donut dust in my eyes. And all over my damn cup. Right? You get pink eye that way. JJ, yuck. Right? Yeah. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. At least it's a donut, right? Yeah. That's why you need face shields, right? Ooh. I couldn't imagine. Because those dudes were bringing stuff in. They were bringing stuff in. I don't even understand, like... Nah, never mind. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Yeah. Shit, that was in my face. It was like big chunks of donut dust coming in my face. It was bad. It's all... Y'all, it's all over my shirt. Hold on. God damn it. Oh, hell no. I got donut dust all in my... Y'all, hold on. God dang it, I got donut dust in my cleavage. Shit. Anyway. Yeah, that was nasty, y'all. Anyway. I'm good, y'all. I'm good. Anyway. Come on, y'all in the... Shells, come up here. Shells, come up. Because... I don't know. I'm over here getting donut pieces in my eye. You can come up and ask the question, Shells. That's okay. You don't have to put your camera on or nothing. Because I don't even know what your question is. There's too much stuff going on in the chat. You're embarrassed to tell your story. Well, what the fuck? What question? You don't need to be embarrassed. If anybody's mean to you, I'll just boot them out. But come on up here. I'm not about to go back and try to look for the exposure. What exposure? Of what? The man, listen, y'all, I've told y'all once, I told you twice, I've told you 1,000 times. Please put a full thought. Please put a full thought in the chat. I can't do that. I'm not about to go back through all your scrollings. Yeah, you're safe. I mean, I am yelling right now, but shit. I'm not going to yell at you. You don't need to be scared. Like, oh, you're not giving me a complete thought, Shells. Yeah, just you're not giving me a complete thought. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I can't. If you're not putting a complete thought in the, you can put more than 5 words in there. Okay, just please, or like either come up or make a complete thought. Nobody's gonna talk crazy to you, and if they do, we'll just mute them. Okay. It's a safe place. Are men not scared of being exposed on social media for being... No, they're not scared. They are not scared. Nah. I don't think so. And I think the reason they're not scared is because so many of the dudes are doing it. Hell. And it's weird because it's like kind of a secret society of those prison dudes. They know each other. And I know them. I know them. Because I can see them from a mile away. Because I've interviewed close to 1,000 people. And I've done like thousands of lie detector tests. So like, I can see them. And they can see each other. It's almost like being, you know, like a, shit. It's almost like being one of the mediums or something. You know? There should be a TV show like I see them. They see each other and I see them. That's actually how I started doing this shit in the first place. Because there was a dude that was coming online. Golly, I really hurt my throat from this morning. There was a dude going online and he was talking real bad about women. And I was looking at him. And I was like, this motherfucker. This dude was in prison. I don't know what he was doing while he was in there. And I bet you dollars to donuts. He was getting down in there. Why is he talking so bad about women, though? Oh, because he's jelly. But he was definitely a hoe for show in there. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I even started talking about this stuff. Because I made a comment in this woman's video, and like these other women were like, can you tell us more about this? And I was like, yeah, sure. And they're like, can you make a video? And I was like, y'all give a shit about this? And they're like, please. And then I started making videos. Yeah, it was weird. But that's how I even, started doing this shit. Because I've seen a lot of stuff. And I could see them. Just like that other dude. That fucking guy that, y'all know that motherfucker. He's up here all the time talking shit about women, but he's got all that shit all over his face and like he rarely wears a shirt. That guy. I know what his jacket in prison looks like. I could tell you right now. And I would bet like a whole week's worth of TikTok money off of that. I would bet that. Yup. I would bet a whole week's that dude, I know what that dude was doing while he was locked up. Yeah. What's a jacket? His file. His inmate file. So it's not the stuff that you would see online unless he was at a place where, you know, they put the stuff that you were doing, getting in trouble for, if they put it online. But, no. The stuff that you were getting in trouble for in prison that like nobody else knows other than people that work there. Let's see, I had a CO always looking like he had something to tell me. Ooh. Ooh. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's sad because like a lot of us want to tell you. We want to tell you. A lot of us feel so bad for y'all. But we can't. We can't tell you what's going on in there because we'll lose our jobs. Okay, and for a lot of us, I mean, that's like the only thing they got going on over there. Okay? But yeah, these guys are, but yeah, some of these guys are over here doing all this stuff just because They like the idea of doing something they weren't even supposed to do. That's the last one I'm talking about. Now there's well, it looks like we're not going to get to the role plays. Let's see, if you had a family member in prison, would you distance yourself depending on the crime? I mean, yeah. If I had a family member in prison, I mean, like, what the hell were they doing in prison? Leslie, I don't tell anybody where I worked. Ever. For my own safety. Because I be talking about, like, real shit. Like, real people, real situations and stuff. So I don't ever talk about that. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. If we do... I just said doo-doo. If we do the live goal, we can get into some role plays. Y'all quit mentioning that gargoyle's name. She blocked me. Remember? Yeah, she can't even show up here. She can't see me because she got scared. Let's see, how do I look up the full past charges and what happened when while they were in prison? You did it before. Whoa. Listen, you want to do Free Spirit, come on up here. Come on up here. We'll help you. Yeah, we'll help you, Free Spirit. What's the live goal? It's the finger hearts up there. Like up in the middle. Like, I'm going to point to it. You see that? Right up in there. Where it says, it's like finger hearts and it'll say like 191 or whatever it says. Do I watch Love After Lockup? I don't. I can't stand that show because it just hurts women on purpose and I can't do it. Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Hey. What you got?
Okay. I've seen you do this before.
And I could do it again.
yeah. And I thought like, ooh, I should have to do me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know
what state?
It was in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania? And is this a state correctional facility or a federal?
I believe it was state.
Okay, good. That's easier. Okay.
God.
That's all right.
I believe it was. Does it matter if they're not from that state?
If they went, it just needs to be where they went to prison.
Okay.
So it was Pennsylvania?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see what we can see. All right. Oops. Okay. Let's get to the There's a disclaimer. All right, so what information do you have? Do you have his name or his inmate number or what you got?
I just have their name
Okay.
and what they said their charge was. Hold on, my internet.
Uh-huh.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. So their name is Charmaine.
Wait, how do I spell it?
CHERM
Mm-hmm.
AINE.
Mm-hmm.
Bodie. BODDIE.
All right, let's see. Let's see. Do you have an approximate age for them?
They are 33.
All right.
At the time, they weren't. They might have been like 20, 29 at the time.
Oh, it's okay. Well,
okay.
It's not bringing up anything. Is he flat?
What does that mean?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is he on parole or is he like done? Has he completed all of his time?
So, do they have to? Okay, so they did go to prison, and then their father got them a lawyer, and like got them to get released. But they still got the charge on them. It hasn't been expunged. It was for, I believe, assault.
Okay. Let's try this. He's not coming up. Okay. Let's try another way.
Wait, I wonder if it's federal.
Well, I'm going to try it. Okay. I'm going to try this. Boddie. Okay.
Oh, what county? Damn it. Those things I do not know. They just told me certain things and kind of left it at that. And I just want to know if there's more to it. Like if there was something else that they kept from me.
Let's see.
Like it's still on their record.
Wait.
They still get like.
Did you say Germain or Shermaine? What?
Sure. What?
Jur?
Let me find out. No, they do like to call themselves the Jur, even though their name is Shermaine. They like to say, "Oh, my name is Jermaine," but.
Whoa, hold on a second. Let me hold on a second. Let me try this. Let me try that.
But his government is the Shermaine one.
No, it's not coming up.
I wonder if it was federal. Could I look up the same thing you're looking at?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything special. I'm just using the internet. When did he get in trouble?
From what he told me. Okay, let me go back now. Shoot. I believe he might have been 2000. It's like 2019. Around maybe 2017.
Let's see.
2017, 16, around there.
I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing him. Are you sure he was...
That means it was federal?
Well, not necessarily. Are you sure he was locked up in Pennsylvania?
Yes.
Okay.
He was living there, and it was a DV situation. And yeah.
Wait. So...
It was Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Okay. Oh...
Oh, that's their name. Yeah, that's their real name.
Shermaine?
Shermaine.
Okay. So, I'm not seeing him. And people typically don't go to federal prison for domestic violence.
Okay. So, yeah, it was a state one.
It's probably state.
Interesting.
But I'm not finding them.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Are you sure he got in trouble in Pennsylvania?
Well,
or
that's
I mean,
they were living with their girlfriend at the time in Pennsylvania, and it happened in their home in Pennsylvania.
And is this somebody that you're seeing right now, or?
No, we're not together.
Okay.
But yeah, this is what they said, that it was a DV situation, and that they were in for a while, and they were trying to stop him from going to trial to keep him in there. That's what they said, and that they went to their family, and their dad got a lawyer and saved them from from doing their time for real. That's what it sounded like to me.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it at all, but I mean, that's not somebody I would want to talk to at all. I wouldn't even want to be friends with that guy because he hits women. So yeah, that's because I don't see it. I don't see it. Please like the live. Please share the live.
County?
Oh no, I don't see anything.
Didn't get it expunged. No.
I don't see anything. I don't see it. I don't see him. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Yeah, I don't see him.
This is interesting. Now I feel like there's something that I'm not being told. Okay. I don't know any of that. They did not give me all that information. They only gave me like a little bit.
Well, okay, I've got a question. I have a question.
Okay.
Why do you need it?
Why do I don't need it. I want to know. I feel like there is something not being told.
No,
like,
we
were together. This was years ago.
But why do you want to know now?
Because I feel like I wanted to know. Like when I seen that you were looking these things up and that you could, I feel like it's something missing, and I want to know. I'm nosy.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Something. Yeah. I mean, I'm not seeing him. I'm trying to Google him. I'm not seeing him. I don't know.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Sorry, I don't know. That's weird.
It is weird. I don't even know what to think about that. Yeah. They're like not getting jobs and stuff because of it. They had told me. They're like, this is still on here. I'm like, well, yeah.
So you're still in contact with this person?
Unfortunately.
Why?
Baby together.
Huh? What now?
Yep.
You have a child together. You have a child together? Well, there's got to be a way for you to find that information somehow.
I don't know though.
No, I mean like you should be able to go to the court. There's got to be something. Kit Kat found him?
Because this happened before I even knew anything about this person.
Okay, hang on. Kit Kat, thank God. Kit Kat, come up here. If you can.
Oh, you found him? Thank you.
I hope so, because I'm not finding him.
Hey, I was found on him with an address in Jersey, but I do not, I can't pull up his record.
Look at these dummies in the comments talking about you don't know your baby dad's name.
Hey, whoa, calm down. Whoa. Yeah, see, yeah, don't look at that, but yeah, that's not.
Yeah, it's actually really difficult if you don't know, like, exactly where they were when the crime happened, or did he go to county, or did he go to prison. It sounds like he was in county, because he was fighting the case, and then Daddy came with a lawyer to fix things out of it. So he was probably in the county jail. He probably did not go to prison, is what it sounds like to me. So I think looking in the state records like that is not going to help. Do you know what county that was in by chance when you got that arrest?
I Googled him and just in Pennsylvania, and he's not even showing up.
Yeah, I got an address on him in Jersey, but not anything else. It's kind of hard to find him, but if you know what county you think he was arrested in, maybe I can look at that county record if they have availability online.
I don't. I didn't ask a bunch of questions. I don't know. And it wasn't like they were telling me every single thing. Oh, I was saying, my connection keeps going in and out. I was saying I don't know much. They weren't giving me like fully everything. I don't even know what they told me is the truth, because they told me it was like he hit him and he just tried to protect himself shit, and I was on my pick me shit, and I was like, oh no, poor you. And that's basically what it was like left at that. So I don't even know, and I never thought to like ask more into it, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, hopefully, you'll find something, but I would like to move on to 456 Daisy. She's been waiting.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry we couldn't figure it out for you. Hey, Daisy.
Hey, how are you?
Good, good. How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you. I accidentally pushed the request, but I just wanted to say while I'm up here, thank you so much for all that you're doing for women. I really think that it's important work. Excuse me, important, meaningful work that's impactful. I've told other people about it. I'm not very technologically savvy, so I follow a lot of people and I have to figure out how to unfollow because I like reached my max so I can follow you. So I have to figure that out. So as soon as I unfollow people, I can follow you. But bottom line, I just want to let you know that I think that the work that you're doing for so many women is really important. And like you said, this type of predatory behavior doesn't discriminate, right? It's professional women. I mean, it's all different races, and the men that you're talking about are, like you said last night, hunters, right? And so, I mean, I just really learn a lot from you in this live. I learn about my own vulnerable spots, and this is helping me because I am in the helping profession. So I try not to conflate, being, like you said, manipulated for, especially people who have recently been released from incarceration, because it can be, like you said, like there are no absolutes, but more often than not, they're looking for a come up. So, and that's something to be really, really mindful of. And
Absolutely.
I just think that what you're doing is honestly, like I know I was saying it in the chat, like, you're doing the Lord's work, but I really do feel like this is, I mean, honestly, like once you feel whatever you choose to do, but like a podcast or even writing a book, because I feel like this message could help so many women. So I just wanted to let you know how I feel, and I want to thank you for teaching me and helping me sharpen up my own discretion and discernment, when I'm, listening to people's stories, and then I start to believe it, and then before you know it, like you say, you're love bombed, and then you're sucked into this thing that you can't get out of sometimes. So there's a lot of women who have been, essayed, and so many women who have gone through, grape and everything else, and I feel like it's time for the platform you are providing for so many people is really at the right time, and I'm just so happy to see so many women banding together to offer encouragement and support, and you're doing it in a way that's coming from a space of love. So I just want to thank you.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you found me. Glad we found each other, and thank you for watching.
Yes. Like I said, as soon as I can figure out how to unfollow all these people that I just randomly follow, I will follow you back. I have to get more TikTok savvy. I'm telling you, I'm a little bit older, so the young people have to teach me how to do it, because I'm not real savvy at this, but I love listening to you. I learn so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, have a good night.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye. Psychic Queen.
Hey.
Hey, what's going
I
on?
was wondering if you could do a check for me, because I knew about 2 previous charges, but I didn't get what he went in prior to that, or how long that sentence was.
Okay, and he's from, where was he from?
Mississippi.
Mississippi. Ooh, okay.
Penitentiary. I know he went to 29.
Hold on a
If you know
second.
about that, but he was there when the war broke out in 2029. He told me about that. I didn't know him at that point. I met him after that, but name.
Hold on a
Caleb.
second. Wait.
My bad.
Let's see, I gotta get over there. All right. There we go. Let's get to the home. Inmate search. Oh, real quick, please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heartbeat and please subscribe. Okay. All right. What's his first name?
Caleb with a C. C-A-L-E-B.
Okay. And his last name?
Quick.
Q-W-I-C-K?
Q-U-I-C-K.
Oh, cute. I said W. Oh, my God.
Middle name Charles.
That doesn't have that in there. Let's see. So he's currently not in prison right now, or is he in prison?
No, I got word that he got released.
Let's see. All right, let's try this a different way. Caleb. Quick. Ooh. Ew. Oh, no, that's not him. Oh, let's see. Okay, so was he in a state prison, federal prison? Where?
State.
He was in state.
I believe that the last place I knew him to be in was Pearl River in Jackson, Mississippi.
About how old is he?
31.
Okay.
Now.
All right.
31 or 32?
No, that's fine. Let's see. Let me see.
But he's definitely in his 30s. I was out there for his 30th.
Okay, we're gonna do that because all I'm finding for this guy is like some unfortunate child that has the same name that was hurt.
Yeah, you get that a lot.
Yeah, but I'm not finding. This guy.
He does come up on the Google images, but that's about it.
Really?
And then I found a county document with the charges of the possession of a pew-pew and aggravated assault manifesting extreme indifference to life. The only reason I'm asking is because obviously I'm looking to go to court over here in London and go for termination of PR.
Crap! What does he look? What does he look like?
White, loads of tattoos, kind of Hispanic looking, but he's only got like a quarter of that in him, but it does show. He's got dark hair.
Does he have like a facial piercing? Not like a piercing, but a facial implant?
Yeah, he does.
Okay, I think I see him. Let me see.
Yeah, he's got a crown above his eye too.
Pull this. Yep. Yeah, I see him. Okay, let me pull him up on my tablet. I should have just done that in the first place. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this guy just stays shitty. Burglary, aggravated domestic violence. God, DUIs, just a turd. All
when
around.
was the DV?
When was the DV? I'm looking at a let's see. I'm looking at an article from last year. October of last year.
Walnut Grove, yeah, that was when he tried to unalive me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all, here he is. This fucking guy. This is him.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Restless Dreamer says, I wouldn't think Hispanic either, just white. Yeah, he doesn't look Hispanic to me. He just looks like a white dude with a bunch of tattoos. Yeah. But, yeah, what a douche. What a freaking bag of douche. He looks like he could be very easily taken down with one swift kick to the nuts. What's the hell? What the hell weird tattoos he got on the side of his mouth? What the hell is that supposed to be dribbling from the side of his mouth? What the fuck is that?
I did try and ask him about that, and
what the hell is that?
He tried to say it was because he liked eating kitty cat.
Nah.
But I looked more deeper into it, and to me it looks like it's a symbolic for either being raped in prison or schmurder. How many people you've schmurdered?
I don't know about the bloody mouth. I would think it more had something to do with assault.
It can also mean bloodthirsty.
I ain't never seen that. But yeah. I mean,
you see on his neck where he's got like the red blood drips. He coloured them in when he got out.
Oh, jeez.
To make himself look more, you know.
Yeah. You know what I see when I look at this guy? I'm gonna look at some more of his photos. Yeah. When I see this dude, I see a guy. Y'all, I don't know. Do y'all want me to tell you what I get from this dude's photos? Like his multiple photos?
I would love to know.
I want to know from the chat. Y'all, put a 1 in the chat if you want to know what I'm seeing. As somebody that has interviewed nearly 1,000 inmates and has conducted so many lie detector tests, this guy was abused.
Yeah.
This guy was abused.
He hates women.
He was abused. I think by a man or boy. In prison, I mean, could be, but I think when he was a child.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got this, he's got
he was
this...
diagnosed with apparently ADD when he was 13. His mum put him on medication, then took him off medication, and then he was selling the prescription, and he started gangbanging, and then he started ditching school, joined the Latin Kings, and then got onto hard drugs, loads of rehab, like going to loads of different places, doing insurance scams, anywhere to basically just, you know, go wherever he could. But it's funny that you say that because his younger brother, Jonah, said he thinks that Caleb abused him when he was younger, and Jonah is gay.
He was abused as a kid. Someone asked me in here, like, how, like, what gives it away. I don't know how to tell y'all that. Yeah. Sonador, I'm looking at multiple pictures of, like, I'm telling you, yeah, I see a few pictures of him, and I don't know, I can't tell y'all exactly how I know, but it's like, just his fucking face. Yeah. After doing my job for a while. Yeah.
The only thing he used to mention when he was a kid was that his parents shoved religion down his throat, and if he tried to express himself, like he was into skating and sometimes, like punk rock stuff, and he said one time he used eyeliner and that his mom beat him, saying that it was demonic, and anytime he tried to express himself as a child, the Bible would be thrown in his face. And it's really weird to me because he, someone in the chat asked how did we meet. We met online, and I do a lot at the time. Well, not so much anymore, but at the time I was doing a lot of spiritual work. I do readings, and I do guided healing meditations and shadow work with people. So that's how we connected, and we were just friends at the beginning. And I was actually trying to help him at the start. It wasn't romantic to begin with, and then it kind of progressed, and then the love bombing, So, but yeah, he was into all that stuff. He was into the same, or at least either that or he mirrored that he was into the same stuff, whichever one it is. But he hasn't said anything about any assault that happened as a kid, just that he got on hard.
He's not gonna.
No.
He's not gonna. Not whatever happened to him. Yeah, that is freaking sad. And the way he hates women, I would guess, from what you've told me, I would guess, I'd be willing to bet, I would bet my TikTok check that when he was abused, his mom knew and didn't protect him.
That would make a lot of sense. Because he has this love-hate relationship with her. Like he abuses her. He treats her like absolute trash. But in the next breath, he's running to her whenever he needs bailing out and money, and she continuously throws money at him, and he keeps blaming her. So he always said that you messed up my life. Are you proud of me? Like the night he tried to unalive me, he was. Remember I told you he grabbed his mum's hand and he was smacking himself in the face with his mum's hand, saying, "You proud of me, mum? Are you proud of me now?"
Oh, fuck yeah. Yep. Okay, so here's what I would guess. And again, I'm not a professional. I'm not a profiler or nothing. I just have stuff. I would guess, yeah. Whatever abuse was happening to him, his mother definitely knew about it. And she was also getting abused too.
Yeah.
That's what I would guess. I would guess that the mom was also being abused. So, who the fuck abused him?
It could have been from his dad.
I'm
then.
just guessing it could have been his dad.
Because she divorced him and she said that he was quite aggressive towards her and they always fought in the house and he was present when that was going on.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny because I got on really well with his younger brother Jonah. who's like, he's openly gay and he's like a really beautiful soul. Obviously, I had to cut ties with that side of the family for obvious reasons. But Jonah came out after what he had done to me and said that he thinks when he was younger that him and his dad did something to him when he was a child. And that's a really bizarre thing to come out with, because that would mean that it's likely that his dad did something to him and then Caleb did it to Jonah.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Oh. Well, I'm going to take that picture down because that is making me sad, actually.
But he definitely has ASPD personality traits. No regard for the law, any rule that could be broken. Extremely hostile. Gets paranoid in public spaces.
Mm-hmm.
And he flips from 100 to 0. Like his eyes go black in rage. Like it's the most demonic shit I've ever seen.
Yuck. All right. Yep, I'm gonna get rid of that. That is depressing me. Okay. Let's look at this other inmate. Let's see. This Franco Elidito James. Let me see. Hey, is this guy Franco? Is he federal? Is he a federal inmate? Let's see. He is. Okay. Yeah, that number. Okay. Let me see. All right. Oops. I'm doing the wrong thing. Federal. Let's see. Oops. Let me just find my number. Let's see. 590. Okay, I got this weirdo in. He's located at FCI Hazleton. Okay, let's try putting the number in again. I thought it was going to give me a picture. Let me see. 509. I mean, okay. Well, I don't know. What do you want to know? What do you want to know, fan numero? Because, the only thing, I mean, like, I got no photo for this dude. I got nothing for him. Except a release date and his age. What did you want to know? Because, the federal guys kind of don't, the charges. Okay, let me see if I can dig them up somehow, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to, because it's federal. Oh, let's see. Oh, hey, USA versus Franco. Ooh, sealed. Ooh, come on. Give it to me for free. Oh, Oh, you buttholes. Let's try this. Hang on a second. USA versus, versus Franco. What is that number? F21 dash CR dash 00233. Let's see what we can see. All right, let's see what this fucker did. Oh, let's make this thing bigger. Ooh. All right. Dun 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 dun. I'm looking at his oh shit. Oh, it's just an appeal. He appealed the decision, but it doesn't say shit. Hold on a second. It's not telling me anything cool. Come on. But where is the... Let me see. Give me the case. I want the case. No. Sorry, I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry. All I can find is the dude's, is that the real release date? Yeah. August 2nd of 2042. But, I can't find his actual, like, his charges for free. At least not right this second. And this will take me long. You could Google it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry about that. But yeah, 2042. Ditch him. Hey, Miss Nikki. Yeah, ditch him. Hopefully. Like, you don't want anything to do with that guy. Whatever the hell he did. And he did appeal. He appealed the court's decision and it was denied. So, ew. Oh yeah, you ditched him? Yeah. He did, yeah, what the hell? Yeah, what the hell is that about? Yeah, I can't find it. I'm sorry. Oh, let's see. Anybody else? Anybody got anything? I'm still looking for it too. Like, I'm trying to find, like, cause nosy. I'm trying to look. Cause sometimes you can find these things, and sometimes you can't. Oh. Let's see. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can't contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Shit. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait. No. Wait. No. Hold on a second. Oh. This actually might be him. Is, hey. Hey. Fan numero? Is this dude from Connecticut? Is this guy from Connecticut? Are you still in here? Shit, I don't know if you're still in here, but if you're still in here, and that's the guy, he's in there for fucking... He's not from... What? So this is just another guy? When did he get charged? Or did he, what? When did he go to prison? Do you know when he went to prison? 2021? Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see if... Shit, there's no, Well, shit. No, that's a different... Okay. Oh, never mind. Different name. What the fuck? They put his name with another guy's name. This is a Willie. This is bad. This didn't work right. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. Wait, 2021. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. What the fuck? What the hell? Yeah, I'm sorry. This is, yeah, when it comes to those federal cases, I don't know. I can't really help too much with the federal shit because they lock a lot of that stuff up. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They lock that shit up a little bit. Anyway, anybody have anything else? Or somebody want to come up? Or whatever? What do you need to look them up? The internet. That's it. Why did they hide what? Miss J. Lord. Ella, thank you so much for the donut. The charges? Federal records? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't work feds, so I don't know what they do, why they do things. I just know it's easier to find state stuff, is all. It's way easier to find the state stuff. The federal stuff, they just, I don't know. It's like they barely even want to show a photo or anything. I don't know why. Especially for the S offenders. Well, I don't know. I wonder how often those guys get federal charges. Well, you know what? If it has to do with like, well, shit, I don't really know. I don't know. I didn't really work that side. But yeah. Oh, Ella, thank you so much for the Witchy Kitty. Okay. Well, that was it. I don't have anything else with the thing. Can I look up who? Isha, thanks for getting your daily heart me. Let's see. Hold on a second. Evelyn, can you come up? It's going to be hard for me to find stuff in the chat. It'll be easier if you come up. Let's see. No photos for the offenders. It's... I don't know. I've been noticing that when we're looking at people that happen to be in the feds. Like, I don't ever see photos for these guys. State's different, though. But I don't know why they do that. Please do a roll call. I'm number 2. Oh, are you talking about the gifters? Ella, you're actually number 1. Yeah, Ella, you're number 1. Miso's number 2. Momo's number 3. Hope is number 4. And Gardening Grunge is number 5. Yeah, you're number 1 right now. Mm-hmm. What's going on, Evelyn?
Nothing much.
What
Just
you got?
Here watching you. I'm like so nervous. I'm like, I don't want to be on here.
Oh, no. You're good. Now, is this guy like is it state?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay. Let's see
It's
if we
nothing
can.
too serious.
What state?
California.
Okay.
My heart's like pounding. I'm like, hopefully I don't find out something.
Oh, wait. Are you looking to see if he's an inmate or
Just anything that I don't know in general. Just more.
Is he currently in prison?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe.
I'm sorry.
Okay, what were you going to say?
I just want to know what you think of him. Like when by seeing like a picture of him.
What do you mean? What do I think? Like, do I think he's hot or something?
No, like.
No. Like, what do you mean? Let's see.
Like if he's a bad guy or just, just...
Yes. Like, yes. I don't even need to see it. Yes.
Okay.
Do you have his inmate number?
Yeah.
Okay, what's his number?
Yeah, it's BI.
BI?
Yeah, 8256.
What? BI 8256?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Fuck. What's his name?
Isaiah.
Yeah.
Isaiah.
Isaiah? Uh-huh. Oops. What's his last name?
Lozano.
How do you spell that?
Lozano.
Alright. Is his middle name Nathaniel?
Yep.
Yup. He's 23 years old?
Yes.
Uh-huh. He went in 2019?
Yep.
Okay. Well, it's not telling me anything in here.
No? Okay. I just thought maybe you could get a picture. I just want to know because I just thought maybe you could, just how you judge the other girl and the dude, and I just want to see what you see. He's like, I know he's probably bad because he's in prison, but I just want to, I don't know, I'm just saying.
You want to know if he's been a victim of child abuse?
Something like that. I want to understand why, like, he's in that place, like.
Why? Are you his mom?
No.
Are you sure? You're not his mom?
No.
So why do you care? What's the thing? What's the deal?
Because he reached out to me, so I'm just like.
No. Stop. Full stop. No. No.
I just wanted.
No.
Okay.
No.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm not helping with this. Because it sounds like you're leaning towards talking to the guy. No. I'm not helping you do that. What do you mean, what do I think of him? No, so you can... No. I'm not helping with that. You go look him up. You go look him up then.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh. Shit, I'm not getting involved with y'all. What the fuck? You want... What do I think? Hell no. I should have known, but come on. You gotta know better than to ask me something like that. Let's see, I almost got a... 20 years ago. No, I stopped. Don't pick up the phone. Exactly. Don't answer. Oh, explain the difference. Why I looked it up for Psychic Queen. Because he almost unalived her. That's why. That's why. Because she's not trying to get in a relationship with that guy. Okay? He tried to take her life from her. Yeah. Yeah, she's not trying to fucking bang that guy. But this poor little girl is hell no. I'm not helping with that. The one who almost unalived you. Yeah. Isha. Where's he at? I swear to God, y'all kill me with this. Can y'all, like, okay, where's he at? Where is Tyrone at? I swear to God. You believe Louisiana. What the fuck? Fuck. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that. Maybe he's in Louisiana. Maybe not. Let me see. In prison person locator. Let me see if I can. Oh my God. Stop giving me stuff. I don't care. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay. By the name. Okay. Let's go back here. Let me see. Tyrone Constant. Oops. I almost put too many N's in there. Hi, Happy. Hello?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to bring myself up, but I love your work. And
Oh.
I believe in everything that you say.
Thank
and
you.
you're so helpful to the community. I just wanted to say thank you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. All right. Restless, are you trying to come up? Because you're coming up. Restless.
Hey, I just wanted to say for the young girl that came up there, I don't think she may not have understood, like the difference as to why you were looking it up for the Psychic Queen.
Mm-hmm.
So for like people who might be just coming into the rooms, or people who aren't familiar with the regular folks that come in and who we know that their stories already,
Mm-hmm.
and so they're not familiar with why we might know what's going on or something, so they may kind of get upset, like, well, you looked it up for them, or you're doing this for them, why aren't you doing it for me, so
You're nice. You're nicer than me.
give a little grace there. Yeah, I don't know.
No Grace. No Grace. Damn it. Oh, Frankie. Yeah. Maybe I should have explained it better. No. If you are trying to ask for my assistance, because that whole what do you think of them shit, I almost threw my phone.
I know, I get you. But, I mean, like, I think she was just kind of like put off by like, kind of like, why are you taking it out on me? You looked it up for her, but it's like she might not have understood like why you looked it up for her. Like there was a reason. It's not just like I looked it up for her because like I was trying to help her get some booty with this guy. I'm not gonna help you get some booty with him though. She's special, but you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like. Like I ain't trying to help her get booty. He like almost unalived her. This is why. But that's all.
How many times did you just say booty? Is this? I feel like you don't use this word normally.
Bubba Sparks video.
Miss New Booty.
Yeah, Miss New Booty.
Oh my God. And then he left. He didn't even say goodbye. Bye, Lavender. He's just like, boom, he's gone. Hey. Yes, we love Restless. Because he's nice when I'm just like, man, fuck all this shit. But, because I am tired. Isha, I found him. He is in Louisiana. Let's see. He is at the B.B. Rayburn Correctional Center. Yeah. He's at the, B.B. Rayburn Correctional. Yeah. 41. Let's see. Let's look at it says the record details. Golly. Stop giving me these dumbass pop-ups. Let's see. What does it say? Why didn't it tell me anything? It doesn't tell me shit. All it's telling me is I don't want to get notified. I don't need to see his date of birth. It's record details. Okay, all this is telling me. This isn't telling me a whole lot. But, let me look for him. Let's see. Let me look at something else. Ladies, please don't answer the phone for some dude in prison. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me. Please subscribe. Holy shit. Fuck. Is this... Fuck. Fuck. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your fucking shit. Your daily heart me and please subscribe. Fucking attack on an employee with a fucking machete. Oh my God.
Yeah, you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing. A Jefferson Parish jury on February 5th found Constant 40 of Harvey guilty as charged of attempted second-degree M for the May 23rd, 2020 attack inside the business of the 1600 block of Greta Hardy Boulevard. 20-year-old employee of a West Bank pizza with a machete-type pointy object.
Yeah. Victim and her 52-year-old co-worker were the only employees working on that Saturday night during Memorial Day weekend. Constant had been in the business numerous times before. Both employees working that night were familiar with Constant by his first name, Tyrone. Wearing a mask because of the panorama and his head partially covered by a hoodie and cap. Constant walked in from the rain at about 9 p.m. and asked the victim about whether the business was hiring. He placed the backpack he carried on the sales counter in front of him, and he and the victim chatted. Within 2 minutes of arriving and without provocation, Constant pulled the knife out of his backpack, jumped over the counter, and chased both employees. They fled out the rear door. The 52-year-old woman ran into a neighboring business to call 911, glancing back to see Constant hacking her coworker amid her screams. When the screaming stopped, she testified she thought the victim had died. The victim, wow, smart of you. The victim played dead on the ground outside. After Constant fled... Wait, what? Yes, he attacked me 12 years ago. Oh, so this wasn't you.
No, he attacked her, he was arrested, and they let him go. And she's saying they never should have let him out because then he did this.
Oh.
And as he's being sentenced for this, the judge gives him 6 more months on top of 50 years because he has 2 outbursts in the court. He can't even sit still in court.
My God. Oh my God. This guy is a freaking psycho.
No,
so the victim...
He needs to be in, like, maximum security for the rest of his life, for real.
So the victim played dead. And she had to go through... Wow. Gashes to her head. Yeah, he was totally trying to take her out of here. The victim eventually underwent 15 surgeries and years of physical therapy. Good God.
Usually, y'all, in most places, it's going to take like a year or 2 to get to a trial. So this man's been sitting in a county for 2 years. After 2 years, having a year or 2, having time to think about this, he cannot contain his anger in a court of law as he's being sentenced for something. Like, this is a psychopath.
Golly. That I don't like that. So what the hell is this dude's criminal record? Where is that?
Yeah, I hate that they're not, they're using the Vine system, which they say Vine is to, like, help victims know when someone's getting out. What I see Vine doing is blocking their other background, their other charges, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't find them somewhere else. Vine is not helping you see those charges, which doesn't help anybody he may come in contact with, for example, on, like, an inmate dating site. If they want to look him up, they're going to have to look hard to find this article. They're not going to be able to see it through Vine.
No. We're talking about Tyrone Constant. Let me see if I could find a picture of him. This guy is a freaking demon. Jeez. No, I don't want to try AI mode. Okay, let me see. Images. Ugh. Yeah. Good grief. Here he is, y'all. For crying out loud. I keep enlarging this thing. Okay. Yeah, there he is. Oh, come on. What is this shit? This story is for subscribe. Well, okay. How about you? Hold on a second. Oh, for crying out loud, that's a video. Sorry. Nope, that's still a... Oh, come on. Damn it. Oh, duh. I could do it like this. Stupid. Okay. There we go. That's him, you guys. That is scary. He just looks like a normal guy. You know, he doesn't even look like, he doesn't look crazy to me. He doesn't look, which kind of freaks me out a little bit, because he looks pretty normal. He looks normal. Just looks like a normal dude. Ugh. Yeah, that was, I wouldn't see that guy's picture and just think like, yeah, he did something crazy like that. And that kind of makes it really, oh God. Yeah, please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Does anybody else have one that they'd like to do? Because if not, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go to bed. My God. Anybody? Going once. Going twice. All right, let me get back to this outline for the closing remarks. Oh, yeah. We're way off topic. We're just looking at friggin' scary dudes now. Danger Kitty, thank you so much for the finger heart. Who the hell's name is... Who's MILF Cookies? What they do? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I think I'm going to get on out of here. Alright, yeah. I'm going to get out of here. Oh, it's my puppy. Tomorrow is my dog's birthday. He'll be 3 years old. He will be officially a grown-up dog. Oh. Let me see. Do I have pictures of my dog on here? Hold on a second. I love Steve. He's obnoxious, and I don't think he's been to bed yet. I think he's still upstairs. Do I have pictures of Steven? How are there no Oh, I know how. How are there no pictures of Steve? Shit. How did it not sync them up? I want it to sync. Like, how do I make them sync? Anyway, yeah. Good night, everybody. Oh, Kit Kat, you just sent some figure hearts. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much.
Just get some money in the account. I've been waiting on to put that money in the account all day, and now you're getting off. I'll save it for tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Thanks. All right, thank you. We made it to almost at 196, like almost at 196,000. I love this thing, and it feels I don't know. It makes me happy. Y'all know I'm neurodivergent. This thing makes me very happy.
I like it better than the yardstick. The yardstick was making us all nervous. As soon as you brought out that yardstick the other day, I feel like everybody who went to like any kind of Christian preschool, we were all hiding our hands immediately.
Oh my God. Yeah, well that thing was messing up my walls, and I painted that thing. I painted recently, so I don't want to have to paint it again. So I was like, I need something. Yeah, this has like a felt tip on it. It's nice. Little felt tip. You know. To make sure I'm not destroying my walls. But thank y'all for the 196,000 likes. Thank you so much for the shares and the power shares, everyone. Y'all got your hands smacked with rulers? That sucks. Thank you for all the gifts. I appreciate y'all very much. And thank y'all for listening to this one. Yeah, dudes are in there falling in love every day. It's not all coercion and sad situations. Some of these guys really do find that they love each other, and it's, you know, it is what it is there. But I feel ladies need to have an understanding for the things that they don't know, and everybody can make informed decisions when they kind of have an idea of what's going on in there. So thank y'all for watching. I will be back at 11 a.m. Eastern. Not sure what the topic will be yet. I'm actually, yes, go to Sparkling Mandy's live. Hey, let me pin this comment real quick. Yes, we got 61 people in here. Does anybody know what Mandy's talking about this evening? Anybody know what her, I know she's talking, she talks about DV. You know what I'm saying? You think there's a way to bring my watchers over? Are you serious? Whoa, come here. How do you do that? Yeah, come tell me. If that's a thing, that would be cool. I thought they just had to, like, stalk you.
Hi, gorgeous.
How's it going?
Not bad. Let me put my camera on so you can see my gorgeous face.
Oh.
You're so lucky now.
You silly. No, okay, so is there something you can do?
There's a way that you can bring it to the next person, so you can. Hi guys.
I didn't know that was a thing. What?
You'll be able to figure it out. I believe in you. I don't actually. I haven't. I used to go live a lot, but I only show up on your shit now. So.
Oh. Well, wait a minute. Let's see. Hold on.
You can do it.
How do you do that?
I don't know. I just know you can, and I believe in you. Oh, thank you for liking my glasses. Thank you, friends. Isn't she wonderful, by the way?
Wait a
I
minute.
love the stuff that she's trying to share with us. My husband is a felon, and I got him after prison. And let me tell you something, guys. If you want a man, he has to be the man when you get him. You know? You can't raise him. I'm only taking this moment because she's busy looking at stuff, so I'm going to fill the dead air. Oh, yeah. You know what happens when you have a felon? You have a kid. It's like having like a puppy that doesn't always listen. You know? You're better off with a puppy.
Oh, man.
You figured it out?
No, well, okay, I guess the way that you do it is just verbally directing them to go. So I'm going to see if I can make a sticker. I'm going to make a sticker with her name on it. Oh.
I think you click her live. Is that what you're saying?
No. I just got to tell them what to do.
That's right. Tell us what to do. Come on. Women supporting women.
All right. So, yeah. Sparkling Mandy. Can y'all see that sticker? Yeah, let's support her. I want to see her grow her folks.
See, that's how you know she's good. That's how you know Lavender's a good person. It's not all about her. She's trying to build a community.
Yeah, there's not a... Yeah, it would be cool if there was a way to, like, just send people there. But, yeah, I don't think I can. But, yeah.
I'll try it some other time, okay?
Yeah.
And then I'll tell you if I can figure it out.
All right. Yeah, because I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing a way. But it would be nice. All right. Thank you. I am going to go over there and check her out, though. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm going to go see... Hold on. I got to do it one more time. I'm going to go and visit Sparkling Mandy. All right. If you want to hear some stuff about DV, if you want some really good information about domestic violence, she is a very good person to hear from. Okay. So that's where I'm going, like, right now. All right. So thank y'all for coming. I really do appreciate y'all. And I will be back at 11 a.m. Eastern. Okay. Bye, tubes of you.